IPv6 is the latest version of the Internet Protocol designed to replace IPv4. IPv4 uses 32-bit addresses, providing about 4.3 billion unique addresses. However, IPv4 is running out of addresses due to inefficient allocation, internet growth, and device proliferation. IPv6 uses 128-bit addresses, offering a vastly larger address space. IPv6 also includes improved security features and better efficiency for modern networks. Enabling IPv6 future-proofs your network and may improve performance on services that support it. Verify your ISP supports IPv6 before proceeding. Open a web browser on your computer. In the address bar, type your router's IP address. Commonly, this is 192.168.1.1 or 192.168.0.1. If unsure, check your router's manual or look for the IP address printed on the router itself. Enter your router's username and password when prompted. Default credentials are often admin for username and password for password. For security, change these default credentials after logging in. Once logged into your router, navigate to the network, internet, or WAN settings. The exact location varies depending on your router's brand and model. Look for a section specifically labeled IPv6. For example, in this router interface, the WAN settings contain IPv6 options. In this example, IPv6 settings are part of the WAN service setup. Some routers have a dedicated IPv6 settings panel, like this one. If you're unsure about the location, consult your router's manual or the manufacturer's website for instructions. Some routers may have a separate advanced section where IPv6 settings are located. Within the IPv6 settings page, locate the option to enable IPv6. This is typically a checkbox or drop-down menu labeled Enable IPv6 or similar. Select Enable or Yes from the drop-down to activate IPv6 functionality on your router. Once enabled, additional IPv6 configuration options will appear on the settings page. The simplest configuration method is typically auto-configuration, or DHCPv6. This allows your router to automatically obtain an IPv6 address and settings from your internet service provider. Select this option if available and if your ISP supports it. This is usually the recommended setting for most home users. This diagram shows the DHCPv6 process with network elements like the router, clients, server, and relay agent. The stateless address auto-configuration option may also be present in your router settings. This shows the router advertisement and SLAC process, where devices automatically configure IPv6 addresses using router prefixes. If your ISP requires manual configuration, you'll need to enter the IPv6 address, prefix length, gateway, and DNS server addresses provided by your ISP. This is less common, but may be necessary for certain types of internet connections. You'll need to provide these 4 key pieces of information from your ISP. Here's an example of what the configuration interface might look like, showing the settings fields. This shows the 6-to-4 address format that might be used in manual configuration. Another view of IPv6 settings, showing how the addresses appear in the router interface. Double-check the information you enter to ensure accuracy. Incorrect settings will prevent IPv6 from working properly. After enabling and configuring IPv6 settings, save your changes by clicking the Apply, Save, or OK button in your router's configuration page. Your router may then prompt you to restart. Allow the router to reboot to apply the new IPv6 settings. After your router restarts, it's time to verify that IPv6 is working correctly. Visit a website like testiv6.com. This site will check if your computer has an IPv6 address and can access IPv6 websites. If the test fails, double-check your router's IPv6 settings and ensure your ISP supports IPv6. Also verify that IPv6 is enabled on your computer's network adapter. Your IPv6 setup is now complete. Enjoy faster and more secure internet connectivity.